Welcome back to NetLab 8, Configuring Active Directory Domain Services on VMware vSphere. This is Richard Golson, and we're going to go ahead and combine task 6 and 7 since task 6 was pretty simple. It's just verifying we can log in that new netlab.local domain. And so I'm going to do that now. So we've got our sysadmin at netlab.local. Click on that. We should see ourselves get logged in pretty quickly here. And let's move on to task 7, where we'll use that Active Directory user to navigate to the vSphere client, create a virtual machine. I mean, we've already navigated there, so we're just going to go ahead and make our VM right now. So we want to show how that Active Directory user can perform these administrative tasks since we've given them that global root permission. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're in the hosts and clusters node, which we are. And then what I want to do is expand this node here, and we'll go ahead and create a virtual machine. If we click or right click here, you'll see that we have all these actions are available to us. These are all administrative actions. And so we've now verified that this user is capable. If it were something that we're not did not have the permission to perform, then the item would be grayed out. Let's go ahead and select storage here. And if I select one of my storage nodes here, I can see I have full capabilities along here. And same at the data center level, including creating new storage. With our ESXi server selected here, if I right click, you'll also notice that on connection, we are able to disconnect. So this will allow us to both connect and disconnect the server. So you can see we have most of the kind of actions we want to be able to perform with the ESXi server. So why don't we go ahead and create that new virtual machine. If we take a look here now, let's go ahead and just make a standard virtual machine. So we'll go ahead and do the usual creation type. Click Next. We can name this test VM. Clicking Next. We'll make sure we've selected that ESXi server. Clicking Next. We'll select the local data store. Go ahead and leave it on the ESXi 7 compatibility level. Change this to Linux. And let's see if we can find Ubuntu in our list here. Look for an Ubuntu 64-bit. I think I just went past it. Clicking Next, we're almost there. With the customized hardware, let's go ahead and reduce the size of that hard disk because it'll be too large. And click our Next. And click Finish. And you can see that the new rights that we provided do allow us to create the virtual machine. It also allowed us to add new storage if that was needed, and even disconnect our ESXi server. So that wraps up our task 7. When we come back, we'll take a look at task 8, where we can modify the permissions for the Active Directory user and navigate the vSphere client.